Welcome. Whoa. Ran into a butterfly! That was awkward. Welcome back to Earthbound. Last time we beat up some rabbits and fed them to a thundercloud, and then we teleported into a butterfly.
I wonder if that was one of the first times anyone's ever done that, or if we're gonna get like a comment of like somebody going like, "Oh, that happened to me, I couldn't believe that."
Yeah, I feel like it's... Wow, just random taxing. I feel like that's a thing that has happened enough, at least. But that was a little weird.
That was a little weird. Especially considering like everyone else had to load in like way after this.
Yeah, because they're way behind you.
Oh yeah, because she had like 280 some experience before she leveled up.
Well, we gotta make sure we get that level before we get on that boat. And we're getting on that boat so we can go to Scaraba. That's kind of where all the signs have been pointing us to.
Up, Omega.
Oh man. Yeah, that's kind of where all the signs have been pointing us to. Scaraba.
That's technically where we're supposed to go next, but we were like, let's do all the side quests first, and then we'll do that.
Yeah, Scaraba, and there's a pyramid there, there's a sphinx there. A lot of fun stuff. We just gotta walk the long way through the... Oh,
Yeah.
we're almost there.
Because we gotta get to the town next door.
Just gotta walk the long way through Summers.
I think this is supposed to be Spain. Because the houses here kind of remind me of the Spanish flair.
Yeah, if not Spain, I at least think like something Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Alright, guy.
Yeah, this is the guy, right?
Yep. I mean, he's not lying. $20 per person. I didn't know you were gonna charge us.
Hey, if we're gonna sink his boat, he's charging us money, I guess. If this boat sinks, this $80 will save my life. So what's our time to boat?
Oh, get that sailing music.
It's not a true RPG until you get a time to boat.
I don't know. How many videos has it been?
I don't know. Like 30 something at this
Yeah,
point.
we're on like friggin' 30, 35. What's funny is this boat isn't even like an actual RPG's time to boat.
It's weird how that works.
Well, like it's a more modern RPG, so we got teleport.
Yeah.
So like teleport would have been more of a more accurate time to boat and measurement.
And I guess technically we already had the Sky Runner, and that was like your time to flying ability, so...
Yeah, even though that didn't like really...
Just throw
this
up
guy...
and get it over with.
Yes. Now that my lunch is overboard, let's go! Man, I always like this segment. I always liked this segment. The way it zoomed out and showed the real tiny little boat, and you see all these land masses pass by. It really does give that sense of that there's a whole little buildings.
And a volcano. And darkness.
And darkness.
And a monster of the sea.
And sea monsters.
Big old Kraken.
So the Kraken is actually a pretty notoriously hard fight. He's only got 1,097 HP, but he's got a lot of defense, so your attacks aren't going to be doing much in the way of damage to him. 1,097 HP, 176 PP, offensive 105, defense 166, which is a lot. Speed of 21, guts of 1, so speed and guts nothing to worry about. The biggest thing to worry about him is how hard he hits you. Pretty much all of his moves are heavy-hitting moves that don't... Wow.
And he's dead now.
Okay.
Bottle rockets make the hell of a difference there.
Alright, there you go. So all of his attacks are rough. He can breathe fire, which is the equivalent of PSI Fire Gamma, which is... that will, like, one-shot Paula.
Mm-hmm.
He can emit a pale green light, which will remove all PSI effects, any shields or anything anybody has up. He can cast Thunder Beta, Flash Beta, and if he wants to, just hit really hard.
He did Thunder Beta, but it was a crash, bang, boom attack. Didn't do Fire Gamma.
Yeah, Fire... Like, it's genuinely a rough fight. But, as always... Oh, and the worst thing is, most of his attacks aren't really PSI, they're like pseudo-PSI.
Yeah.
So you can't even defend against his attacks. He just murders the crap out of you. But as always, most problems can be solved with bottle rockets. And now we're in Scaraba!
It's God.
So once again, going back to what I've said before about when you're a kid, and you're thinking about going on an adventure to save the world, all the mystical, fancy things in the world that you're gonna go find and explore because you know they hold some hidden secret that'll help you either save the world or is putting the world at danger. Big one, pyramids. The pyramids, Sphinx. And that's where Scaraba is. It's effectively Egypt. A little bit Egypt, but a little bit not. Like, I'm trying to put my finger on...
I want to say generically Middle Eastern.
Yeah. Hey, there is an ATM machine in here. An ATM machine. Dang, buy more big bottle rockets. Man, for being so insanely good, they are really cheap.
I think the hard part is that it's like it's Jeff's main attack, and yet they give you so much other shit for him to do. It's like, do I want to keep this item on me? Do I want to store it and then have to come back and grab it later? Or do I just want to, like, pile on bottle rockets and just go and win?
Yeah. Okay, so this is an inn if you want to talk to that guy, but it's also at maybe a shop? Okay, let's not worry about staying there.
This is a silly place.
Okay, so the 400 was total. Okay. That makes me feel a little better.
Well, if it's 100 rooms per... If it's 100
100 rooms a night, wow!
That's a lot of ladies, or men, or others to bang. It's $100 per person per night, I think.
Yeah.
So, it's like 400 per...
Yeah, so the 400 total, which he quoted us, wasn't...
Yeah.
It's not as bad as I thought.
It's basically like the ever-growing concern of RPGs where Adam Smith just hates your guts for some reason.
Who's this Tenda tribe?
Nah,
okay, so we've learned now about the Tenda tribe and a place called Deep Darkness.
And this old guy just moonwalked away from us for some reason.
Look, I'm not talking to that kid. I'm leaving. See, look.
Give us the goods, old man. I don't have anything.
I said give us the goods.
Also, I don't know if my sprite's supposed to be a grandpa or a grandma. It feels like I could fill in for both.
I think it's a grandpa.
I think they have
a different sprite for grandma.
Okay, so that's that part of town. Oh, hey, there's a guy.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty small town, all things considered. A dungeon maker, who's now Dungeon Man. Oh no!
Well, whatever.
I mean, that can be
Man,
problems.
out here all of a sudden.
Ugh.
Oh, he just pooed here in the original, didn't he?
I don't actually know, but...
Because it just says, like, there's 2 spots there, and it goes, like his stink still is in the air, and it's like, oh, he just pooped out here in the middle of nowhere.
Yep. Oh, yep, there you go.
It is like pokey just to, like, poop out in the middle of nowhere. You're like, foreign country? This is America.
You know there are buildings around here, and even a hotel that probably has restrooms.
I just came up with the best joke that's gonna kill you now. Gygish is an almighty idiot. Pooped him. That's like the running gag for these 3 videos now.
It's like, that's friggin' next time we see Pokey.
It's just...
He's just sitting there going...
Gygish is an almighty idiot. Pooped him. Can't believe I pooped him. Here at all times in front of Ness and his gang.
Look, let's be honest. He wouldn't even care.
No, he wouldn't.
You should be honored to see me poop him.
He would do that. It's like, Ness, you and your friends should be honored to see me poop my pants.
Okay, there's actually a lot of shop here for being such a small place. There's that and then like a ton of people out here. There's a snake shop.
Should ask an expert. If I ran a snake shop, I would just like have a no pun sign, and if you made up an ass pun, I would just have one snap you in the neck. Sir, I need the anti-venom. That's $200. That's not fair. Shouldn't have made a pun. I had to sign up. It's legal.
It's Red Snake. Okay, so he sells a snake, a viper, and a vial of serum. So I think a snake, when you use it, just kind of bites the opponent.
Yeah, I think it's...
The viper poisons them.
Yeah.
And then serum is...
The
poison cure.
Yeah.
So what else do we got out here? We got... That's the snake shop. I think this guy just sells pots. I don't know. So this guy is seasoning shop. You know, just in case. These seasonings are still super cheap. Even at this stage of game, they're all super cheap, so money isn't even an option. And if we had more inventory space, like, man, if inventory space weren't so precious. Okay, so this is a convenience store. They actually sell some real friggin' nice things in here.
Big League Bat, Platinum Band, we never got one for him. Crystal Charm. Broken Cannon. And a piggy nose somebody was telling us about.
And last but not least, a delicacy shop.
We
probably have enough.
Talk to this guy.
Oh, we didn't.
Should I say
Like,
yes or?
I'd say no. I don't know. It's a bag of snakes, I guess. I don't know
Like
what
where
you...
there's the boundary between the town and the desert, because you're like not sweating, sweating, not sweating, sweating, not sweating, sweating.
Like, okay, look, it's really hot outside, but people gotta work over here, so they set up big fans on the inside of that wall.
There it is.
There we go.
Kind of wondering where this would be around here.
There are 3 of these in Scaraba. There's only one in the town immediately, though.
Does the town end beyond the walls here?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that wall right there below you is it.
Hmm.
So we could probably go outside and buy something. Or we could probably go inside and buy something.
Where would we go in to buy something?
No, I'm just thinking the, there's like... Oh. Hi.
Ha! Fooled you.
Now he's just gonna attack Paula. The Dread Scorpion. Not even a scorpion, it's a scorpion.
Ooh, he has thunder.
I mean, we're getting to that. Okay, so 214 HP, so they're pretty weak. 125 PP.
Yes, he's dead already.
Yeah.
Like Ness hit him with a bat, and there's a... There was a solid crunch, and the thing died.
And yeah, he can cast Thunder, is pretty much the thing he does. He can also poison you.
That scorpion that poisons.
Who'd have thought? No, I was just thinking like there was the one guy in there who wanted to, you could buy like the Platinum Band and stuff from.
Oh, well, I mean, that involves item management and all that crap.
So yeah, we can buy that. The Broken Cannon. Does that turn into anything useful? Broken Cannon. That turns into something nice.
I think I hit our liquid metal slime.
Wow. Sure did.
It was a red little caterpillar. Do you have any idea what that was?
I'll look it up
because I know there was
momentarily.
Because I know there was one in the desert near Foresight that we did not run into. That was just like the metal slime.
Hey, what weapon does Jeff have equipped?
What weapon does he have equipped?
Yeah.
Hyper beam.
Okay, so we've actually got a pretty good amount of upgrading his attack we can do.
Oh, grab the cannon?
What is his IQ?
He's a dum-dum. No, his IQ is 40.
Oh, wow, we can... Yeah, go get that cannon, fix it up. That'll be a better weapon for us than we already have.
I may have to go to the hotel to get money.
Yeah. So we'll want to get, at the very least, we'll want to get the cannon. We'll want to get the Platinum Band, maybe do a little item management, a little shopping. A little shopping day in.
Go teleport to the Saturn Village and sleep in there a bunch because I'm paying money.
And it's free! We're mooching off the kindness of others. Okay, so I'm gonna very quickly try to see if I can figure out what the heck that metal slime was. But I don't know if that's something that I especially recognize. So who knows what I will find. Oh, never mind, I found it. The Master Criminal Worm.
May I see it? Yeah, that's what it was.
Master Criminal Worm, he has 377 HP, 300 PP, offensive 73, defensive 40, so nothing at all to worry about. Speed of 136.
Yeah, he moved really fast on the map. Like, I think if you don't have... You have to, like, a skip sandwich to get after them. Which, I think Paula has a skip sandwich deluxe, which I was half tempted to get. But he caught himself on the tree right there, and immediately was just like, I can get a back attack on him.
Oh, the back attack is why you instant won, though.
Yeah.
Too, because if you had gone head-to-head, he would have got a turn, and you would have had to actually go into fighting with him. Does he do anything in battle? He casts Fire Alpha and Fire Beta.
Hmm.
He's also weak to fire, weak to freeze, weak to flash, weak to paralysis, weak to hypnosis.
Let's see if we can find 30 more of them.
But fully resists brain shock.
Uh-oh.
Otherwise, they are very squishy.
What's his experience? Because it was like 20k.
80,000. So I'm guessing that's divided amongst the party.
Yeah.
The Dread Skelpion. Oh no! Otherwise, that'll probably about do it for us today. We're a little underleveled for where we're supposed to be right now. So we're gonna want to do a little bit of... little grinding to get us up. For the record, I think we're supposed to be 42 before we fight that Kraken. And, like, Ness is well above and beyond that, but Paula, Jeff, and Pooh are all kinda,
Paula's close, Jeff's there, and Pooh still needs some.
And that's after the fight. And after the
Kraken.
worm.
Oh, yeah, after the worm. Alright, I was gonna say...
After the Kraken and the worm.
Yeah.
But, so we'll do a little bit of grinding up. We'll do a little bit of money-making, item management, shopping, have Jeff build some stuff, and see you guys next time when we're a little more equipped for the dangers that lie in the Scaraba Desert.